Ooh. How many times can you find yourself in a dream? Don't get lost in the obscene. Make your fantasy a reality, but always grasp sensibility. Please grasp the time I got lost in the trip. 7-ish grams, lost the concept of concepts, man. My best friend did 2 nights in a row. It was my 7th trip, so I matched it. I smashed it. Was with Pulver, Max, and Granger. Granger did it the night before and didn't join Max on the 2nd trip. I ate it in a sandwich and just plain, but it all went to the brain. Washed it down with a lot of vitamin C. Man, the maze turned crazy. Life is still hazy. We chilled, started seeing waterfalls flow through the house. I smiled all night, a twisted smile. Women, sexy posters and drawings turned to reality. Max passed out tired. Pulver couldn't handle it. He left, just had to walk home. Granger might have went as well. The air was stale. I smiled. My hand melted to my smile as it got darker, danker in the air. My face melting. Little Trey and the Texan come into my house. I grasped reality a little bit. They look at me, gooming too totally. I glance at them. They handed me a towel with a few words exchanged. Who knows what we said? Something about my sinuses, I think. That explains the face melting. They left shortly. I tripped on my mind. Along my side was myself, but he was gone. Had an away message up, so I smiled. Max sleeping. How many times can you find yourself in a dream? Don't get lost in the scene. Make your fantasy a reality, but always grasp sensibility. I have confabulated with the devil. Please grasp the time I got lost in the trip. 7-ish grams, lost the concept of concepts, man. I sat and glanced around my hand, still melting into my face. I looked around the circular room, smiled, saw the room begin to turn grim. Satan came through the door in my ceiling with an angry feeling, said some gibberish. I slurred back at him. He made my room spin, took my soul and exited. I said I think not. Crashed on my bed so far from Max and went down with no frown and chased after. How many times can you find yourself in a dream? Don't get lost in the scene. Make your fantasy a reality, but always grasp sensibility. I have confabulated with the devil. Please grasp the last time I got lost in the trip. 7-ish grams, lost the concept of concepts, man. Followed him into hell, still held my smile. I chased him down, grabbed his red tail and reached into his vacuum, his dark hole of a heart, grasped my soul and a couple others, then ripped it through his devil's rib cage. I put my head up back in my room. Max laying what seemed 30 feet away, twisting his neck like the exorcist, his arms flailing like a squirming worm, and his skull unscrewing, eyes behind his head. I guess I was still in hell. The devil was trying to get what I stole fair and square. I put my head back down, then woke up in an unknown house. Max the real one next to me, no devil around. Wasn't sure if my soul still was. Imagination is one hell of a drug. How many times can you find yourself in a dream? Don't get lost in the obscene. Make your fantasy a reality, but always grasp sensibility. I have confabulated with the devil. Please grasp the time I got lost in the trip. 7-ish grams, lost the concept of concepts. Now I'm just looking back on all these goon trips. Look at me, take the bong rips and recollect. Now I'm feeling like I have to place a bet on how long my life will go when I smoke this hydro. Now I'm just gonna say I don't know, so I live it. Keep on going, feeling splendid. Not a goomhead anymore, but I'll still take a few times just to trip out. I like to make my dreams a reality, so I grasp sensibility and make it for real like it's corporal. Now I'm just doing it, no for fakies. I'm liking this blue. Now I'm freestyling to the end of this beat. I'm done. back from hell, replaced with my soul so divine. Now I'm feeling like I'm intertwined with myself. Look at me, just going through the scene of reality, picturing everyone sober than me. But guess what? My mind works more serious than yours ever will. Lost the concepts of concepts, man, don't even know. Grasp the time I got lost in the trip, 7-ish grams, man, that's all I did. Now I love goons so much cause I experienced that. The devil tried to steal from me, but I took it back. Don't get that shit.